Hello, thank you for joining me. I don't need to tell you where I am, because you can see we're at Rochdale today, and I'm down the end of the newest part of the railway station. This fourth platform only opened in 2016. It is platform 4, even though it's in the middle. And sitting here waiting to form a service to Manchester Victoria is a pacer, which sadly aren't going to be around much longer. I know commuters don't particularly like them, but for people like me who come from the south and we don't see them, I think they're great. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going on it today because I'm tram bashing today, so I've come up to Rochdale on the tram. Haven't done that line before, but I'm going to have to, probably next year now, or maybe later on this year, come and do the do this line while it's still formed with pacers, because I really enjoy a ride on a pacer. Two together, as you can see. So what we're going to do is, I just wanted to show you a bit of the station. It's a quick unplanned video, not too much really to see, but I just thought, why not, seeing as I'm here. So as I said, this is the newest part of the station, opened in 2016. It had originally been a station with 4 platforms, 2 island platforms. The other island platform would have been over there where those trees are. And what we'll do, if we just go over here a minute, we'll be able to see some remaining of some of the original ironwork which is still there. So coming out here, you can see the original platform would have been there. In fact, you can just see some of the coping stones still survive. So yeah, there'd have been a much bigger station, twice the size than it is now. There is also another middle bay platform up here, so you've got 2 through platforms, 2 terminating platforms. Up until 2009 you could get a train from here to Manchester via Oldham, but that line was closed to become the Metrolink tram route to Rochdale, which you can see the wires of along here. Up there it goes over a bridge over the national rail lines, and then here it comes along and it swings round the corner there and takes passengers down the hill into Rochdale town centre. Indeed, Rochdale did once have a tram system, so it's nice to see that the town has trams again. So what we're going to do, we're now going to go out of the station. We're just going to have a quick look, see if we can see a tram. So we're coming through here. This is the station's ticket office. Now there's one thing that's very strange about this station. You can see that is the ticket office. And that seems to make sense, but what happens, you come down the stairs, when you get to the bottom, you see there's a row of ticket barriers. Now how's that supposed to work? Why is the station ticket office inside the ticket barriers? To me, that whether they've only just put them in, because they do look quite new, and they're gonna later on have a ticket office down here. I can see there's ticket machines, but to me that's a rather strange and a bit of a daft thing to do. I mean, personally, I don't like ticket barriers at all. I think, you know, they stop people like me going to see trains, and you know, I've come to see steam trains at stations and staff won't let me on when the ticket barriers are closed, so I'd just rather they didn't have them. But to me, having ticket barriers with the ticket office inside doesn't make sense. Or maybe it's not for the station, maybe it's ticket barriers to enter Rochdale. I'm not sure. But anyway, here's the tram. You can see the tram line here becomes single. There's a tram just pulling into Rochdale Railway Station's tram stop. Up there, the track becomes single track, and if you get on the tram going down the hill, you also go on another couple of bits of single track. So it's quite an interesting ride, and as I said, it is nice that Rochdale has got trams again. I'm not sure the exact year that the tram stopped running. So if you look behind me now, you can see the railway station, Rochdale Railway Station. And just in front of us here is a tram. Now what I'm going to do is I want to do the route all the way to Disbury. So what I've got to do, I don't want to miss the last half a mile, so I need to get on the tram going in the opposite direction to this one. So this is what I'll be doing in a minute. I need to get on the tram going in the opposite direction and go do the whole route, which is quite a long route, and it'll probably be dark by the time I get to East Disbury. But you know, I've done as far as Disbury town centre. You may remember when I was doing the Bees, and I wasn't really tram bashing on that day, so I didn't have time to do the whole thing because I only had 2 days to try and see all the Manchester Bees. But today I've got more time, so that is my plan, to do that route. 12 minutes I've got to wait till Rochdale town centre. It's not like London Underground on the Victoria line where you've got to train every 2 minutes. I might even walk actually, just yeah. And I must say I really like this church. Unfortunately it wasn't open. I'd like to have gone inside. It's a Catholic church. It looks quite unique, and I really would like to have had a look inside, but I'm sure I'll be back here again. I certainly will be back here again, because I said I've got to come up on the Pacers. I haven't done the line at all through Rochdale, so I will do that at some point. So I'm going to leave this video here, and I think, as I said, I'm going to walk down to the town centre, just because I don't fancy standing here in the rain. So thank you very much for watching from Rochdale Railway Station. Goodbye.